Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Walther's mainline Denver and Rio Grande West F7A. This is number 5734. When these released, they came out in both an A-B set and an A. I only have the A here. I do not have the B. So there you go. You can see kind of what the box says. So EMD F7A locomotive, number 5734, Denver and Rio Grande West. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the detail along the engineer's side of the cab over here. So we of course have the door, the ladder with some nice detailing there. I like how the steps at the top here are kind of riveted in. That looks kind of cool. So yep, door, ladder. We have two separately applied grab irons on either side, as well as our small EMD plaque, as well as our F signaling the front of the locomotive. And then obviously we have our first porthole window here and these mesh grills all along the side. So let's take a closer look at the trucks. So you can obviously see our springs, suspension, master cylinders, as well as our brake shoes on either side. These center caps do not spin. As you can see, they stay stationary. Alright, and further back from the engineer's side over here, we've got our Rio Grande on the side. Those mesh grills continue all the way down, and they are fully separate pieces. We've got our second porthole, as well as our fuel tank details. There's a level indicator, all of that. And then towards the rear here, we've got our second rear access door, ladder, our rear truck, rear porthole, the end of the grill, Denver and Rio Grande West 5734, as well as 5734 down here. So along the top of our locomotive here, we've got, 5 fans, as well as our 2 exhaust stacks, and our 2 horns, as well as the white top of the nose. Alright, and looking at the front of the locomotive here, we can see that we've got our windshield wipers, headlight, Mars light. We've also got some grille detail on here, and of course the front skirt here. Number boards on either side, and 2 separately applied grab irons, along with this little door access piece right here. So back here in the rear, not a whole lot of detail. We do have some general detail over here, along with, of course, the coupler and the door for accessing the B unit. My door fell off during shipping, so I had to re-glue it back on. Not a big deal, but something to be aware of. Alright, so with the detail walkthrough done, let's do the lighting and sound demo. Alright, so with the detail walkthrough done, let's listen to the sounds and see the lighting. So I'm going to power this on. You can do this with function 8 to start the locomotive up. So now that it's fully started, let's turn the headlight on. So there we can see headlight is on. And let's also turn our Mars light on. There we go. So as you can see, that does a flashing pattern. Looks pretty good. So let's hear our horns. So there's a long horn. As well as the bell. So on this locomotive, thanks to ESU Digital Sound, you get the option of 4 different horns and 2 different bells. So the bells and horn that I use on here are not the prototypical bell and horn. I chose options that I liked. So just be aware that these are not technically how this thing should sound, but they give you the option, and I thought, why not? So let's listen to our bell now. And again, this is not the prototypical bell. This is one of the other options. So function 2, so the bell is function 1. Function 2 is longhorn. Function 3 is our coupler noise. Function 4 didn't do anything. 5 is our Mars light. 6, nothing. 7, whatever that thing is. 8 is our mute / shutdown, so and of course 8 also is the startup. And 9 nothing. And as you can see in the manual, they also tell you what the usual function mapping is. So let's listen to the first step of the prime mover. These F7s always have awesome sounds. And as you can hear, whenever you put it back to 0, it does a breaking noise. So let's hear that breaking noise again. Nope, it didn't do it. So let's go back to forward. There's our lighting back again. This locomotive also does a progressive speed up and slow down. So it does not start on a dime and it does not stop on a dime. And like I said, it does a braking noise whenever you put the throttle back to 0. And it just takes a couple seconds for it to slow down from moving back to stop. So yeah, that's it. Let's go take it over the track and see how she does. All right, welcome to the track. Let's start her up. Let's flip on the headlight and the nose light. And let's take it around a couple times. So as you can see, there is no reverse light. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and have a nice day.